Welcome back to the Broke Diasporian. It's another beautiful day here in Ghana. This is Project Denchira, episode 10, and we are at Lintel or almost at Lintel level with the block laying. Now, Project Denchira is a 70 by 100 piece of land that is being used for commercial purposes. I explained in my previous videos that I have a right and left structure, and we focused on the right structure first that you can see over there. And the reason behind that is I just take my slow time and do not let anybody or any neighbor's construction pressure me to go with the speed that I'm not financially able to do. So we're focusing on the right structure. Finally, you can see all the progress there. Yes, beautiful, beautiful layout. There you go. Oh man, this is the stage where you start to be really happy when you start to see the project take form. Right, you see my walls standing tall. That's right. So, because we have all the progress made on the right structure, finally we can move on to the left structure with the block laying, right? If you haven't watched my previous episode, I truly recommend you go back after this to check it out. I labeled them Project Denchira from episode 1 all the way to episode 9. So on the left structure, it is a 4 units on the left structure. On the right side, it is a 5 units, right? This is the left side structure here. That means it's a 4 unit. You can see my DPC. Guys, I do not joke with my DPC, DPM, dump proofing. This place is seemed or called dried place, but like we said, I would rather spend this little money at these early stages rather than trying to call professionals in the future to fix it. So you can see here, you see the gap or like how much filling we still have to do, right? You can see how low, like how high the foundation is. We filled out the front to be able to just have enough space to work, but we still have a lot of filling to do in the middle and all around the compound. So amazing handwork here. This mason, I pretty much bribe him to keep coming because I like how he's in charge of all the guys. And when it comes to quality, he doesn't joke with that, right? There's other masons that are joining him, but since he's the lead mason, he makes sure he actually goes back to their work and make them redo or clean their work. So that is what I love to see. Like you said, if you have a beautiful block layout or laying job done, then when it comes to plastering, you're going to be super happy because of how much cement you can save. So this is it. We are still doing good with the number of blocks, right? I told you my budget or how I was able to purchase up to 3,000 blocks ready for this phase or this project. And obviously, I'm going phase by phase, and whenever we run out, I'll be able to buy more. But this is what we have going on. Walls are coming up also on the left side there. You see all the plumbing that's already done before the casting. Right, very important stage there. But it's beautiful to see all of this. And that's my mason, lead mason that's there, always walking around with a plan to make sure things are being followed. And also not just having a lead mason, that is not enough. The architect that has designed this is always involved in this process, right? Multiple visits at critical stages. So let me give you a tour of the right structure. Each unit is an inclusive with its own internal bathroom on the right side there. So, and pretty soon I'm going to do the reveal with the actual architectural design or plan for you guys to see. So just showing you guys what can go where, obviously, but things can move around. Not necessarily, we have a plan, the architecture plan already and the 3D design, but we can still move things around if it's needed. That's the whole purpose of working with an architect. So with each visit or each time we meet there and see the progress, and discuss things. Sometimes we need to make some changes, so you can see a fresh workout on the pipe, on the plumbing, that we just keep moving around depending on what adjustment that we settled on, right? So now that we have all the block laying done, our steel bender is on site, and yeah, I think we're getting ready for concrete work. So you see extra steel iron that's on the ground there. So we have, when it comes to the material, obviously I will give you guys a list. A lot of people are reaching out to me just asking directly for the list, and I've been providing it, but it's a mixture of 12 mm, 16 mm. There is a couple of 20 mm that are going some places that I'll tell you guys about soon. But I took my time to buy all of these materials slowly, left it on site, secured. If you guys haven't watched my previous video on how to secure your land, please go back and do that. I have a CCTV camera. I had a presence on the land, so making sure all of these expensive materials does not just go missing. Now, when it comes to the troubles I am going through or had to go through in this construction, I will do a whole other episode about that. I don't think anybody can escape the drama of building in Ghana, but it is how you control that drama so that it does not discourage you to completely stop or give up, right? So you just find ways to make sure mistakes doesn't repeat themselves again, and you just keep pushing, going. Again, I said go slow, always start, but with a plan. With a plan. A plan does not mean that you need too much money to do it. Even when the dream is so big, you have to start with the first step or the first block laying, right? Don't just wait. So that's what we've been doing here, and it's been a long journey. I'm talking about years to this, right? From purchase, waiting, documentation, saving money for materials, block, when it comes to the wall, to secure it, building a single room on it, to get somebody, a caretaker, to live on it, keep saving to come up with to pay an architect to come up with amazing design, and from the design paper to actually slowly work to lay brick or block by block until you have that final product. That's what all this is about, right? It just takes a plan. So even if your plan is that you're able to buy one bag of cement every paycheck, I'm not saying that you should actually buy that bag of cement and put down, because guess what? Cement might not last that long if you need to save for a long period of time, right? But that just means that even if it means that you're putting that money of the bag of cement on the side, a savings account that you keep pushing the funds to, right? But some of the other materials that you can pay for or buy to keep for a long period of time, right? That you're able to do that. So even if your plan is one bag of cement, that is your plan, and go for it. You know, that just means that based on what you can, your plan, or what you can afford, maybe you don't build something crazy so that you're not very old before you finish your building, right? So it can be a simple plan, a simple design, something for yourself, right? So this is what the Broke Diasporan is all about. And for every one of you that are joining my journey, you know, I'm just trying to show how I am earning my one Ghana cedis here. Every project, every venture that I'm involved in, just learn from my mistake. Even if you think that there is nothing positive that I'm doing, learn from those mistakes, and that's the good. So see that? The next episode, I think that would be when we are done with column casting. Yeah. So this episode, I just compiled the videos to show you guys all the complete block laying. So we have a full block laying of the left and right structure, and my steel bender did his job. Carpenter now has to come in and do all his job as well to cover it or to get all the columns ready, right? So yeah, my guys are so tired. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I make sure I take care of them. One good advice I can give you guys is try to provide food for your workers, right? I think it doesn't matter even if you're paying them a daily already. I know a lot of people like, why should I feed them? I'm already paying them. Think about it, especially if you're paying them on a daily. They would still have to take a break to eat, not just to eat, but take a break to go and find where to purchase their food and actually eat, right? So it becomes a longer break. My strategy is, even if I'm paying you guys on a daily, I still provide them with food, right? I make people prepare or cook rice or different dishes. We keep rotating it where it gets provided to them, because I know that now they just have to take a break to eat, not to go around and look for different food and people are coming back 3 hours later, right? So just think about it. It's not all about, oh, I'm spending money right now, but spending right now can save you in the long run. Think about the bigger picture, right? If you're taking longer break, you're paying them daily, then it takes you more days to finish your project. So just a piece of advice, how I do it, and it works out for me. So just doing final walkthrough, you can see, oh man, I'm so happy to see where we've come. And thank you to everybody for the advice, right? Some people like, hey, the steel bending, advice on steel bending or iron work, especially if there was going to be a story building. But to everyone, we're keeping it simple. It's just a one level. There's no story building going on top of this. So I hope this was another episode where you learned from my many, many, many mistakes, and you're able to avoid them in your project. If you haven't joined the family, please do so. To everyone else who have joined, thank you. And let's keep pushing this. Let's create a community where we can come together and just learn. This is the Broke Diasporian, where my goal is just to inspire every young person, every young Ghanaian, that it is possible to start small and achieve it. So, see you in the next episode.
Then the word will come fit there, and then the silver can be there. So the door will open right.